So Natalie, good to see you again.
Yeah.
Now we were talking about keeping active during your pregnancy. So tell me, are you getting a good amount of exercise, a good sort of 30 minutes a day, every day?
I'm doing my best. So when I was pregnant first time round, I actually cycled on my bicycle to work every day, right up until I went on maternity leave, which was
great.
really easy to do for me. This time around has been more tricky because I've had to take my son to daycare. I started out cycling, but having to put the bike on the car and then take it off and race to the ferry was becoming a real mission.
Hard. Yeah, okay. So I know that you're aware then it is really important that you do continue to stay active and just, you know, and just try to keep that up, just for your own health and for your baby as well. So let's have a look at some ways you could get that exercise back in. So what about at lunchtime? Maybe just go for a nice walk at lunchtime.
I do that when I can.
Yeah.
Sometimes my little boy makes me late for work, and therefore I just skip my lunch break. But at the same time, I am taking a bus to work now, and I try and walk a little way to the bus to get there.
Well, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
That sounds good. And also, perhaps could you try not to skip that lunch break, because, you know, sitting down all day isn't good for anyone anyway, but especially while you're pregnant, you need to keep that blood circulation going.
True.
So could you maybe just mention to your boss that you really do need to take a few breaks during the day, and even if you just walk around the office or just go outside like once every couple of hours and just walk for 5 minutes, that would just at least be a start.
I guess that's a possibility. Certainly walking around in the office, I've found the weather has been pretty bad to do lots of good walks outside.
Can you get a raincoat or?
I suppose so. Yeah. In fact, at the moment my raincoat does not fit me.
Oh
so.
no! Yeah. That's a challenge then.
It has been a challenge to exercise this time round.
Could you build in some exercise on the weekend? Maybe taking your toddler for a walk. He can be in the pushchair and you can be walking.
That is true. I probably could do that. There's times where we have to go up to the shops, and I sometimes just take the car for convenience. But I guess I could probably walk up to the shops with him instead.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay, so Natalie, good to see you again. How are you feeling about your overall health at the moment?
Well, it's been a lot harder to exercise this time. I mean, I'm chasing a little 2.5-year-old while being pregnant, which is a mission in itself and burns off energy. But at the same time, the active exercise I used to do and in my previous pregnancy, I just can't do the same as what I was doing before. Oh, okay. It's just not possible.
What would you ideally like to be doing? What would you enjoy doing while you're pregnant, do you think?
I really enjoyed last time cycling to work all the way through my pregnancy. It was it's low impact and actually easier than walking. Yeah. And it's just hasn't been possible having to take my son to daycare. It just isn't really possible to do the cycling. I tried for a while and it just became exhausting.
Oh, okay, sure.
Yeah.
Is there something else that you think you might be able to try?
Well, I have been considering a wind trainer for my bicycle, so I could still cycle. Okay. So I guess that's something I could do because I do love cycling. It's just whether I'd like it stationary or not. Yeah. And the other thing is we have a pool over the road, so making trips over the road to the swimming pool could be an option too, I guess.
Okay. How do you think you could fit that into your routine, do you think?
I think it would really be a case of working with my husband, because obviously somebody needs to be with our son if I was to go off swimming. But I guess we can make it a family thing, so all go swimming together, and then perhaps me just sort of at the end taking off and going for a longer swim.
Okay, well that sounds good. What do you think you might need to do to put that into place, to build in a swim?
I think at this point in time it would be really setting a time to do it and making it a regular thing, because it's easy for the weekend to just go by and to not do it. So it would be working with my husband and making that a thing that we do each week.
Great, that sounds good. So Natalie, the two conversations are quite different. How did they feel for you?
Pretty okay. I felt like the first time round you were perhaps giving me too much advice and really not actually knowing what my lifestyle is like. Whereas the second one, you were really prompting me to actually think about things myself and come up with some solutions that seemed realistic. Whereas the first time round, not so realistic
not so
at
good.
times because work days just kind of are busy and it's hard to...
So in the 2 minutes that we had, in which of those did we make a plan that might work for you?
Definitely the second one, definitely, because I can really see that that's making a regular swimming date for the family would be a great solution and good exercise for us.